right, this is a classic tricky problem where they make you think that you need to solve every variable, but you actually don't. We're trying to identify R. What is the value of R? Well, we know that $12,000 equals the mortgage, the real estate, and the home insurance. And so I've represented that as mortgage, home insurance, and real estate. And what you see is we don't actually need to solve the mortgage and the home insurance separately to solve R. We could get them together and we would still be able to solve R. So I want to think of the mortgage and the home as one unit. I don't need both of those to get R independent of each other. I just need them lumped together. Now, in statement 2, if you look at the way I've written it out, they're already packaged together. So this is looking pretty attractive from the start. Now, if I reorganize this, multiplying both sides by 5, I get 5R equals M plus H. So multiply both sides by 5 to cancel out the 1/5 on the right, and I get 5R equals M plus H. And that means that I can substitute 5R in here in the equation, and I get 12,000 equals 5R plus R. So 6R equals 12,000, and that would mean that R equals 200. But once I see that I've got this, I would say I'm done. I don't need to solve this out. But obviously, just to show it for the video, this is R equals 200. Now, that makes this sufficient for sure. Statement 1, on the other hand, we cannot get M plus H, and we cannot get R by itself in a way that would be usable in the top equation, because if I subtract H from both sides to isolate R, I get 1/3 M minus H. And the 1/3 is a big enough problem, but this minus sign in between is an even bigger problem. This is not going to be something that I can plug in and get a usable piece of information out of. I could solve for M in this case because I have R plus H, but solving for M still leaves R plus H on its own, and there's nothing I can do to decipher those two independent of each other. In the same way that in statement 2, I can never solve anything about M or H. I can only solve them as a group together, the total of those two. So because the R and the H are lumped together, I can't solve R. But because the M and the H were lumped together in statement 2, I could. Statement 1 is insufficient, and this gives us answer choice B.